Happy lunch hour, gang. Okay. I don't know. How many of you guys agree with me that we are on a path to complete insanity in this country? Okay. Probably most of you. If you live in other countries in North America, i.e., to our north or to our south, congratulations, you're already there. How many times have you guys heard me say something, watch what happens in Europe and wait till it comes here? And then, of course, we see similar things. I want to give you a couple examples of what's going on to our north and to our south that are completely insane. That's it, okay? Maybe this is good for a laugh, but this is actually reality. Let's start in Toronto, okay? Ontario, Canada. Those of you guys in Detroit probably have taken a trip up there. I know I've been to Toronto. It's been 40 years, but yeah, I was up in Toronto one time. Beautiful city. Went to see the CN Tower, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow has come up with a new way to raise tax revenue in Toronto. Get this. She wants to implement a rain tax, not R-E-I-G-N, R-A-I-N. The proposal states that any hard surfaces you have that drain water into the sewer system, you get taxed on. So the bigger the property you have, the more hard surfaces you have, the more rain that goes into the sewer system, the more tax you pay. I'm not kidding. You can read the article linked below. Okay. I joked a few times on this channel about give the liberals enough time and they're eventually going to come up with a breathing tax. It's about as close as you get. Okay. If your property doesn't absorb the rain and it runs into the sewer system, you have to pay a tax on it. Miss Chow, may I remind you where the water comes from that your public utilities sell to the people? It comes from rain. Dumbass. Yeah, okay. So then let's go south of the border. Now, if any of you guys watch 60 Minutes at all, the CBS shithole that it is, okay, they did an interview on Sunday, or well, probably beforehand, but they broadcast it on Sunday, with President Obrador of Mexico. Mr. Obrador, who is 6 months away from no longer being president because he will be term limited out, how convenient that that's right about the same time that our current imbecile in chief will be tossed on his ass, is demanding blackmailing the United States on assisting with our southern border problem. The 10 million some odd illegals that have crossed from basically every country in the world. Okay. I can't show you the video because YouTube will hit me for copyright infringement on 60 Minutes, so I will link that below and you can go watch this for yourself. But President Obrador has demanded that the U.S. do this, and you know damn well Biden will be okay with this. Demands that the United States send $20 billion a year to Latin American countries to get them out of poverty, to lift the sanctions on Venezuela, to end the Cuban embargo, and to legalize millions of Mexicans that are living in the United States. Otherwise, he's not going to do anything to dissuade all these illegals from coming through Mexico trying to get into the United States. That's blackmail. Okay? That's crime. That's an international crime. Okay? But hey, He's owned by the cartels anyway, so what do they care? Okay. I've got an answer for President Obrador. Wait 6 months. Wait till you see who's going to get elected here. President Trump, I have a suggestion for you. Come January 21st next year, immediately after you take your hand off the Bible and Chief Justice Roberts swears you in, okay, I'm almost certain there's going to be one of your aides standing there with a clipboard with a litany of papers for you to sign, executive orders, basically repealing the entire Biden administration. Okay. You'll do things like restart Keystone, start drilling in Anwar, start fracking in Pennsylvania or North Dakota, and get those things going immediately. Here's a couple of other ideas besides build the wall. Okay. Considering President Obrador wants to do this, I suggest you make it illegal and impossible to wire money from the United States to Mexico. No Western Union, no MoneyGram, no nothing. I mean, that only is American dollars being sent to Mexico, the number 2 contributor to the Mexican GDP. I think that might stop it pretty well. I also suggest that not only do you close the border for illegals coming into the United States, you close the border, period. No Americans go to Mexico. No more cruise ships go to Cancun or go to Cozumel, go to Acapulco. No American tourist dollars go to Mexico. No Mexican products are sold in the United States anymore. No more importing avocados. No more of this bullshit of we export California avocados to Mexico so we can import Mexican avocados to the United States. No more of that. No more trade with Mexico. Your USMCA that we thought was going to be a great productive economic deal for North America, yeah, it's time to amend that. It's time to tell President Obrador, you're shut off. The end. No more American money. Zero. You do not dictate American policy. You do not dictate who we are allied with and who we are not allied with. Cuba's been communist for about 80 years now, pretty close. Okay? No, we're not ending the embargo. Venezuela has gone completely socialist. No, we're not going to remove sanctions on them. And as for your legalizing every Mexican coming into the United States, right effing here. Last one, the $20 billion that he wants for Latin American countries. Nah, you can go get that from the cartels. They're the ones stealing your riches. You're the ones stealing ours. Pinball out.